Dimir Control versus Salmon Boy Deluxe. Also a deluxe person. Oh, there's a sleeping dragon over here. Let me check if my audio's good. Yep. Yep, this is keepable. Let's see what degenerate things the opponent is going to do on turn 1 in this timeless format. Tap Thundering Falls. Alright, what does that tell me? I'm going to start off with the Scalding Tarn. I can get in a Surveil. Potentially also Brainstorm in case of something like Thoughtseize something comes along the way, which I don't expect looking at this Thundering Falls. Alright, so let's go for it. Oh, not ideal. I think I'm actually even gonna ditch it. All right. Now I am unfortunately. Maybe I should have kept it. I don't know, but I would have missed the trigger. Wouldn't have done anything anyway. But I do want to hit my 4th land drop ideally. What is this? This is Jeskai Control probably. Opponent has 1 card in the graveyard for my Drown in the Loch. Do I want to Brainstorm here to find a land? I think so. Nothing else. I think not much is going to happen here otherwise. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Alright, did find a land. And I can shuffle away a Fatal Push. I'll draw the Bowmasters. Alright, so that was a pretty good Brainstorm. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's start. Let's go for some Bowmasters. Let's do the fetch first. I think an island is fine. I could go for Sanctuary and get back Brainstorm, but I think an island is just fine here for now. Alright, let's drop 1 Bowmaster. My finisher. Yep, the opponent is not going to want this. And actually using an Archmage's Charm. Do I want to mana drain this or bind it to Secrecy? Let's bind to Secrecy. Alright, let's attack. And keep up mana drain, Drown in the Loch. I can counter twice. An Expressive Iteration. Yeah, let's allow this. And focus the counter magic only on the real threats. I could play another Bowmaster. Yeah, maybe. Oh, another Iteration. That was pretty good. for the opponent there, for sure. That was a great 2-for-1. And card selection. Problem is if I play another Bowmasters and the opponent bolts my army, I'd kind of missed. I'm losing out on the trigger, but at the same time I am increasing the pressure here. Alright, well now this changes everything. Alright, the Hall of Storm Giants. Alright, well this is the perfect timing then to drop this. And fetch for a Mystic Sanctuary, can only get back. Let's go Watery Grave tapped. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's attack first. And once again pass the turn. The hall costs 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. One more land. Oh, and then it's gonna be available. And I don't have Fatal Push, but I can get it with my Dig Through Time. Let's pay 3 blue here. 3 and then exile 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I drain back here? I will. I think this should be grab another dig and a charm. Yeah, let's use this attack. And pass. A Wandering Emperor. It's gonna create a 2/2. Let's drain that. And I still have Updrown in the Loch as well. Just a Flage. Countering that is gonna make things worse, so that's gonna have to resolve. Does this fizzle if I kill this in response? But I'm still not lethal, so... Now the opponent can replay it, which I then do need to counter. Oh, the opponent cannot, they don't have double white. Alright, never mind then. And I can Dig Through Time, and I'm actually gonna do it for the 2. Even if it can get countered, I'm okay with that. Alright, Cling to Dust is beautiful, and a Fatal Push for the land. Got 4 mana. I can do this. I'll be paying 3. I'll be losing all my black mana. Then I could Lurrus and Bowmaster and keep up 2 here. But I think I just want to... I do want to Cling to Dust that thing. So let's do that first. Alright, and then I could... Now I can't do the Lurrus plus Bowmaster thing, so I'm just gonna skip on that and let's just attack for 2. I think with the Archmage Charm and the Spell Snare and Drown in the Loch. Oh, what's the ward here? 3, okay. A Teferi Time Traveler. Yeah, that's gonna bounce my... let's use the Drown in the Loch here. Yeah, alright. So, Jess, Dimir control, in my opinion, is a little, has an advantage over the, Jeskai control, because it just runs more counters. What can we get rid of? Let's get rid of some pushes. And the Deluge. Am I okay to basically not run any removal here? This is good. This is good. I could go for Tutor and the Disruptor Flute as well, but I think this is fine. But any resolved creature would cause issues. But the opponent is probably running Flage and obviously Solitude, but Solitude is expensive, but I do need to make sure to counter those because I will not have any removal for it. Yeah, I'll keep. No counter magic, but good, decent, not even ideal lands, but I can live with the land situation. It's a little bit of a not much to do in the early game, but we'll see. Okay, let's see, yeah. By playing the Scalding Tarn, I can keep up Spell Snare. And then at the end of the turn, I can Surveil if I need to. Yeah, let's Surveil. I don't want that here at the moment. Alright, well, let's do this and play Thoughtseize. And take... Let's take the iteration though, right? Like Scolding, I'm okay with some Bowmasters getting lost along the way. I can't prevent this. Spell Snare. If this would untap Spell Snaring, that would have been beautiful. But unfortunately, no untapped land. Okay. So now would be a chance to slam the Bowmasters beneath that. And I think I'm actually going to do that. Because this just blanks 2 Stern Scoldings, which is... Yeah, otherwise I would have, you know, pretty much trouble playing around. Sure. I can get back a Thoughtseize, but I don't know. Don't think that's really necessary. I have answers to Planeswalkers. Let's Ransom and keep up Spell Snare in case the opponent wants to try and counter it. Oh, the Charm was used to counter it. Well, okay, fine, fair enough. I can get back the Ransom if I want to. Yeah, why not? And just straight up pass. I do have a Charm as well, plus the Spell Snare to fight over it against Mana Drain. Yeah, that Cling to Dust is gonna be beautiful too. Alright, so this cannot be countered anymore at this point with 2 Stern Scoldings only. Always gonna pick the 3 there. Do I want to Brainstorm? I don't even think so. Alright, let's drop the Bauble. Let's drop a Grave and Shock. I have an Otawara to deal with... Wait, no. Artifact, creature, enchantment. Alright. Let's cling right now. And pass the turn. Keeping up Archmage Charm plus Spell Snare. I didn't even crack the Bauble there, but I can crack it now. And I could Archmage Charm to draw 2. I have 2, 4. I have 5 cards in hand. But actually, what I'm going to do is this. Again, getting under the... Alright, a Sanctuary can get back. Dig through time. Wow. I almost feel bad for my opponent. I just need to counter this, so let's get back dig through time. And pass the turn. Question is, do I really want to Archmage Charm the temporary lockdown? Opponent's not even going for that. Alright, well, let's just draw the dig through time then. Attack. And keep up the counter magic. Yeah, those 2 Stern Scoldings in the opponent's hand are really messing with the opponent. And playing the Bowmasters there underneath it, I think, was the absolute right choice. This is what the opponent cannot deal with at the moment. Alright, dig through time is pretty reduced cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good thing is I know that the opponent, yeah, can have 2 counterspells maximum, and I can take care of both. Alright, let's get an Archmage Charm and the Bowmasters, right? Even though they're just getting scolded, but I mean, I have to deal with that situation somehow, right? No, I'm going to go for drown. I'm going to counter my way to victory here. I'm going to win with these 2 guys. 2, 4. Let's see. I'm even going to draw 2 here. Oh, that's absolutely fine. I know at least now what the final card is. And pass. At some point I could use Brainstorm potentially. The lockdown, I'm gonna fight over it. Okay, let's put back these 2. Let's use the charm to counter this. And pass and draw the land, shuffle away the other land, and have a Brainstorm ready. Activate the Lurrus and go. Now I'm out of counter magic, so... But, no, I have all 4 Mystic Sanctuaries here. Otherwise, I could even fetch Mystic, put something on top. Alright, a Flage is fine. Yeah, it's gonna kill something here. It's gonna... This is gonna reduce my clock a little bit. But I do have the Cling to Dust to deal with it. Oh no, I should have done it in response to something. Oh my god, that was terrible. I think I had to do it in response when one of the 2 triggers resolves or not. So that was a mistake from my part. Yeah, now it's already on the stack, so Yep, that was a mistake. Well, let's shuffle. And Brainstorm. Okay, did find the mana drain. I'm gonna put back this and this. Draw into the Lurrus. I'm gonna use this. And now I can play the Lurrus even through the... No, I can't. I have to cling to dust. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, let's attack. Can't play Lurrus, but I do have Mana Drain available to me and another Cling to Dust to draw if I want to. Alright, well, this is now getting a little bit more complex. Opponent wants to draw 2. Draw 7, but both players draw 7. I don't know if that's a good thing if I'm ahead. No, that's a bad card. That's a bad thing to do. Target player draws 2 cards. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but alright. Let's get some more lands out of the deck. I have 9 cards in the grave. I think I'm gonna cling to dust once more and just remove something which will make me draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Ooh, the Bowmasters. That was. Oh, I kept the Bauble instead of the Bowmasters for the Lurrus, but okay. Let's look at my own deck. I don't want that. And pass the turn. How many Bowmasters do I have left? I should have... Yeah, I still have 3. Memory Deluge. Yeah, I'm gonna drain that. Okay. Wow. Is this slipping away from me here? Let's put a stop here. I want to immediately remove the Deluge. And drew some Bowmasters, which I can immediately drop underneath those 2 Stern Scoldings again. Oh, man. Yep, sure. And I'll draw a Mana Drain. Beautiful draw. And that was also good. Perfect. Gonna put back this I don't even have... I still have one more Watery Grave, I think. Yeah, so I do have something to fetch 4. But I can also use... No, I can cast the Lorien as well. Alright, what do I want to draw? Let's draw into the land and then the Bauble, I guess. I can shuffle away the Bauble. Ooh, that was... Yeah, the Dovin's Veto. Yeah, that's something I can't deal with. Fine. Alright, this is gonna be a long game. I can cling again to draw, but then I won't have it for emergency situations. So for now, let's just sit on these. On the controlling part of the game. Cling to Dust doing a lot of work. Pretty amazing card, yeah. Another Emperor is just... I'm just gonna drown this. And the opponent's back to the 2 Stern Scoldings. But they are drawing. Okay, nothing. Good draw. And pass. I can't lose my Lurrus to those Scoldings. 8 cards. Nope, don't want to... Yep, that was... Alright, this is going to be a draw go for a while. Is the opponent going to use a Mystic Sanctuary? I do need to be wary of the cards, amount of cards in my graveyard for the Cling to Dust. Alright, no. Yeah, Jeskai I think doesn't run Mystic, or if they do, then it's very few. So I have 2 counters for the 2 things the 2 unknown cards the opponent has. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, just put those 2 back, draw into the Lurrus. And go. Oh, this is gonna be good. And Thoughtseize is... I'm gonna take the other one as well. And just play the Lurrus. Yeah, I can... No, I cannot keep up Drown in the Loch and Mana Drain if I do that. So I will not. I want to be... I'm going to lock this up now. Immediately play the Bowmasters, keeping up Mana Drain and Loch. And that's the one card I didn't want to see here. Oh. I can counter. I have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would need 8 if I want to also fill in a Cling to Dust here. So I'm going to resolve this. And hope the opponent kind of whiffs. 2, 4, 6. After this resolves, I can Cling to Dust. But I think at this point I'm just going to... No, let's wait until end of turn and pass for now. Oh, then I should have dropped on the upkeep. For more info, yeah, that's an important one. Teferi Time Traveler is gonna get drowned. No, let's drain it. Drown is more versatile at this point. Alright, got it. The opponent. Alright, so... control versus control. And there is finally the rank up to Diamond. It's taken a little longer than it should have. But happy about it. So yeah, in a control versus control mirror, I think Dimir is always at the advantage because of Bowmasters, because of Thoughtseize. Drown in the Loch is an extra counter and removal, and it's also one of the cards which makes Dimir controls super strong. So yeah, there you have it. Match 1 in the books. Let's go straight to match number 2. Dimir control versus Pony. Yep, this is fine. Lanes into Giver of Runes. Alright. Perfect. The Bowmasters are a great answer to Thalia here. Oh no, wait a minute, they're not necessarily. So, I'm also not sure how Toxic Deluge works. But I might just play the... Oh, I can't play the Deluge next turn, it's gonna cost more. I can play the Bowmasters here, but then if the opponent uses the Giver of Runes, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Mana drain is not that great at this point. Surprisingly. Okay. This is not so easy at the moment. Alright, well that's gonna get spell snared. So at least that was pretty okay. I need to fetch basics. For the Ghost Quarter. Non-basic land. And this is even just a land. Oh, mate, then that's actually might even be better not to fetch for basics. Alright, pass the turn. I'm not under too much pressure at the moment. That's the good news here. I could Archmage Charm the Giver of Runes. I think that's an... Well, now I can just Deluge for 2. That should be enough. Or I could steal the one giver and then kill the Thalia with my Bowmasters and keep up the Deluge. But I think the Deluge is fine here at the moment. Okay. That's alright. Okay, I'm glad that... let's do this for free. And just pass. Keeping up the Archmage charm. I do need to keep any creature off the battlefield at this point. Should I just drop a Bowmaster? I could also cycle my own Cling to Dust here. I think I'm gonna do that. I could also copy something here, but I don't think that's really worth it. Do I want to drop the Bowmasters, or do I want to... let's draw 2 as well. Okay. Okie dokie. I could just draw 3. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pass. See what I draw. I could really use a Fatal Push. This red and blue. Okay, so I can just chump block this. So that's fine. Alright, end of turn, I will Sauron's Ransom. I'll take the drown. Oh, wait a minute. What do we want back from here? Maybe an Archmage's Charm. This way I don't need to discard. I can attack. Pass the turn. Alright, well, Drown and Loch isn't going to work on the Archivist, but Fatal Push will, so we're good. Drown in the Loch for 4 is gonna work, and the opponent has already seen enough. Okay, so the opponent is mono white, typical Thalia. Okay, it's and Mystic. So Stern Scolding seems good. I'm not the starting player. Path of Peril seems good. The one flute could be okay. And that's it. I will remove a charm, a ransom, a brainstorm, and a mana drain. Or even the cling to dust. Do I need spell spears? I mean, it could counter. I don't think I need it. I prefer... Then just brainstorm. Thoughtseize? No. I'm gonna play like this. Not ideal. But now looks better already. Alright, wow, no turn 1 or 2 play, I think. That's already a good... Yeah, that's fine. I'll even keep the charm on top. Alright, the opponent is gonna demolition field here, then I need to search, and this means the opponent will draw again. So that's... Oh, I didn't bring in a swamp. Oh, this is bad. Yeah. This is bad. I should have brought in the swamp. Alright, we'll see. And I'm out of basics as well, because I drew... Nah, not fully, but almost. Oh, that's now also... Alright. Okay. Sure. Nope, this is looking pretty terrible. Alright, I'm gonna go to game 3. That I got messed up by this archivist here, I admit it. That really caught me off guard. Let's bring in one Thoughtseize as well. Yes. No, I don't need more lands. Drown in the Loch is not doing anything yet. That's pretty unfortunate. But I do have Bind to Secrecy. Yeah, but it's not gonna deal with that. Alright, but no trigger here. Yeah. Yeah, these drowns are not great at the moment, to be honest. Oh man. Yep. Okay. Well, of course this is gonna happen now. Unfortunately, I can't do both, so I think the Philia is gonna have to survive. Because I need the Archmage Charm. I don't have 3 black mana, unfortunately, so let's keep up. Bind to Secrecy, Drown in the Loch. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to use this. Alright. This is free to hit a land drop here. I can get back something as well. Okay. The opponent has now 3 cards in graveyard. I think I'll just counter that as well now. I cannot... I can activate the Lurrus. Yeah, let's do it. And keep up Drown in the Loch or Fatal Push. Choose one. Gain 3 life. Scry. Sure. Do we have a Bauble? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. Ah, nice. Well, so now it's gonna be this. Into a Bauble. Unfortunately, I'm noticing here now that I don't have double black. So I could Brainstorm to find a land here, to find this a black source. But I don't. Alright. So I did kind of mess this up a little bit. So let's put back the flute. And the charm. Draw into the charm. Play another Bauble, draw another card. So this gives the opponent a little bit of room here to do things. But I think I'm still in a good spot. Opponent has to get rid of the Lurrus, otherwise I'm just going to draw 2 per turn. I can maybe steal a 1 mana creature. I won't be able to counter things at the moment, so that's the only big problem here. Okay, nothing happened. Well, now this means, for me, this is now... That meant game over. The opponent is very likely to fly in something when I attack with the Lurrus, but let's do it. Yeah. That's gonna get countered. Alright. And now I draw from the Bauble and I have Archmage's Charm up. Counter that because I don't expect anything to happen with 1 or 2 mana. And I will gain card advantage from the Lurrus Bauble combination. I think, yeah, I think we're good. Opponent. That turn where the opponent just, with the 4 mana available and the 2 planes and still didn't play anything, I think that was just it. So if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can obviously feel free to skip forward. You'll see the icon here, and then you can just skip these timeouts. But yeah, Dimir control, very well-rounded deck. I must say. Due to Drown in the Loch, because it can act as a counter and a kill spell, which is huge. Okay, well, we continue onwards. I can put the Archmage Charm back on top, and then draw it with the Bauble. Alright, there's the victory, finally. Okay, match 2 in the books. Another victory. Let us move forwards to match number 3. The final match for today. Dimir Control versus Tamago. I'll go first, and I will keep. Do I need to shock turn 1 for the fatal push? I think I do want to do that. I will play this tap so that I have Archmage Charm up next turn. And or Toxic Deluge. This means I can't bind to Secrecy here. But that's fine for now. Okay. I could play this so that I can surveil if I want to as well. What could this be? Black Orzhov. Okay. Orzhov Backstreet. Gonna go for the surveil here. Another Bowmaster. Yeah, I mean, it's my win con. I don't want to ditch too many of those. And now I can drop one. Keeping up this and this. Wait, this grief is being... just cast. Okay, sure. I think my hand is actually quite grief resistant. Because I can counter the reanimate with either charm or bind. And I do have Bowmasters to deal with the grief later on as well. Yeah, that has to get countered. Which means a reanimate could be coming down, but it isn't. Alright, let's drop a Bowmaster. That was a great draw. That was a really, really great draw. Just hard casting grief. Okay, so with the excess mana, I can do this and this. And keep up 2 mana. Spell Pierce, Brainstorm. I'll take the other one. That's Marine Bearer. A lot of fatal pushes. Unfortunately, I didn't find counter magic. Spell Pierce would have been one, but I guess at this point it's pretty much redundant. Let's see what the opponent draws. Dark Ritual, probably not what they want to be seeing. Okay. Love to draw a counter spell, but I don't. But that's fine. I have mana drain in the graveyard. Can look at my own top deck as well. Decide if I want to shuffle a Lorien away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I do want to shuffle that away. Let's use Brainstorm then. I know this was a little bit of an wasted. Let's put the pushes away. No, 1 push and 1 deluge. There we go. And then I can Mystic Sanctuary and get back a charm. And pass. Okay, so this is Orzo of Grief. I'm wondering if the opponent also... So Necro, Dark Ritual, Grief, probably Reanimate. Is the opponent running like Sauron and that stuff? But anyway, Surgical Extraction is going to come in. Toxic Deluge is going to go. 1, 2. These are going to go 1 each because I'm on the draw. 1 Drown in the Loch can go. Stern Scolding. Do I need Spell Snare? Spell Snare seems like it's... I don't think it's going to hit too much. So another Thoughtseize then. Pretty slow hand, but we'll see. Okay, Inquisition, probably gonna take the charm. Yep, makes sense. Oh, into Grief, exiling the Boggart. Okay, taking what? Dig Through Time or the Bowmasters? Okay. So let's draw into... Oh, Stern Scolding. I don't want another land at this point. Watery Grave it's gonna have to be. Draw into a mana drain. Okay. Perfect Scolding. Unfortunately, I won't be able to Thoughtseize for the next few turns, which might make the Thoughtseize redundant. Can I? Ah, I can't. This is tapped. I have to Thoughtseize even if it might whiff. Okay. Okay. Dig Through Time is active. Alright, I think now, with 4 mana up and my Dig Through Time only costing 2, I think this game is over. I will pay the full price here though, because I'm unable to protect it anyway. Alright, let's grab the Ransom for some more cards. And another Thoughtseize. Yep, let's... Ooh, do I even want to take the Helenda? Like, if the opponent draws Sauron, that's bad. But if I ditch it and they draw... Reanimate, that's even worse. So I'm... Okay. Do need to find a counter spell here. That's what I'm looking for. I should probably use the Lorien to just make a land drop here or grow for a sanctuary. Okay, amazing. Cling to Dust is perfect. I'm actually just gonna make a... I'm gonna go for the sanctuary here. And grab a charm. Yeah. And for now I will just keep... I have Brainstorm into charm, I have Cling to Dust, so I think this is looking amazing. Mana Drain is good. Also with a Brainstorm to grab it if I need it. If I do this into Mana Drain, I can still use the charm after, right? No, I cannot. Do I just want to protect some stuff, like the counter magics, or do I just want to counter this? What's the graveyard count? The graveyard count's high. Alright, that good. Just able to mana drain, that was perfect. Free land drop. I don't need the Thoughtseize. I'll go for more mana drains. Could have dropped the Lurrus, but with this... Ah, damn it. One, two, three, four. Okay. Mana drain and drown in the Loch. Yeah, and then play the Lurrus. Protect the Lurrus, keep up this. I draw a Thoughtseize. I don't want to draw that actually. I want to instead just go for an island. Yeah. Which means I cannot cling to dust at this point. So that is something I didn't really consider, but mana drain up gives me the protection I will need. I'll just do Bowmasters in the meantime. And then allow this to resolve. And pass the turn. Do I want to start clinging to dust? Nah. Okay, finally starting to attack. Let's fetch. A Watery Grave. I could conjure a duplicate of the Grief. Yeah. And I can get... Okay, so the opponent already doesn't like that. Okay, so Dimir control 3-0 matches here. I did have a match in between which with a disconnect, so unfortunately I'm still at the same rank as before, but that happens sometimes. But yeah, Dimir control still probably my favorite deck in the whole in Timeless. My first deck I've ever played in Timeless, and super well rounded with counter, kill, graveyard removal, and then like so many cards which act as two things, like Archmage Charm, card draw counter. This one, destroy creature counter. Lorien find land draw. Mystic Sanctuary is just amazing with Lorien and the fetch lands. This can act as a finisher even. And what else is the dual card? Sauron's Ransom, just 3 mana, draw 2, basically, is great. What else acts as it like two types of cards? Oh yeah, the Cling to Dust. Yeah, the Cling to Dust. The Cling to Dust can remove graveyard cards, or you can use it to cycle, or later on even gain your card advantage as well. So yeah, so many cards which have just like dual uses, which is really, really good. So yeah, anyway, thanks as usual. Thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena, and peace.